The 2016 Chevrolet MyLink infotainment system continues to plague drivers with persistent issues, even nearly a decade after production. These problems manifest in several frustrating ways. The most common problems include completely frozen screens that won't respond to any input, black screens that remain dark even when the vehicle is running, and unresponsive touchscreens that ignore all user interaction. Many drivers attempt the standard reset procedures first. These include holding the power button for 10 to 15 seconds or accessing the factory reset option through the settings menu. Unfortunately, these basic methods often provide only temporary relief. The root cause of these persistent problems lies in the aging hardware and software compatibility issues. After nearly a decade of use, the MyLink system's components are reaching their operational limits, with capacitor degradation and flash memory corruption becoming increasingly common. Current data shows that approximately 15 to 20% of 2016 Chevrolet vehicles still experience recurring infotainment malfunctions. The Malibu, Cruze, and Equinox models are particularly affected by these persistent issues. When standard reset procedures fail to provide lasting solutions, more advanced force reboot methods become necessary. These techniques involve deeper system interventions that can often restore functionality where basic resets cannot. When standard infotainment resets fail on your 2016 Chevrolet, these advanced troubleshooting methods can resolve persistent issues. The hard power cycle method involves completely shutting down all electrical systems. First, turn off your vehicle and remove the key. Wait 2 to 3 minutes for systems to fully power down. Next, disconnect the negative battery terminal for 10 to 15 minutes. This allows the infotainment system to completely discharge and reset its memory. Then reconnect the terminal and restart your vehicle. The fuse pull technique targets the infotainment system directly. Locate the infotainment fuse in your instrument panel fuse box, typically labeled F42 or F46. With the vehicle completely off, carefully remove this fuse and wait 10 to 15 minutes. This cuts power specifically to the infotainment module, forcing a complete reset. The battery disconnect protocol is the most comprehensive reset method. Disconnect both positive and negative battery terminals, then touch the terminals together for 30 seconds while disconnected. This step clears all residual electrical charges from the system. Wait 15 minutes before reconnecting the terminals. Be aware this method will reset all vehicle settings, including radio presets. If these advanced methods provide only temporary relief, you may be dealing with hardware failure. Common signs include the system failing again within hours or days of a successful reset. In vehicles 8 years or older, capacitor aging and flash memory corruption become common issues. When hardware fails, professional diagnosis and potential module replacement may be necessary, typically costing $800 to $1,200. These advanced troubleshooting methods have success rates between 65 and 80% for resolving persistent infotainment issues when standard resets fail.